Hello everyone. It is hotter than the devil's toenails out here. I'm like, damn, it's hot. It's good though. It's good. I ain't even complaining. I am not complaining at all. I'm super happy that we're now getting some hot weather. I have to switch out my glasses because you guys already know, the sun blinds me. I'm like a fucking baby mole. So I have to put my sunglasses on, which is okay because my eyes are not so bad to the point where I can't drive without my glasses, so that's a good thing. It's hot. I'm gonna put my air conditioner on. I always get sweaty on my upper lip. That's where I sweat. I don't sweat nowhere else, just my upper lip. TMI. All right, get some air conditioning up in this piece because I don't want to put my windows down. I would love to ride with my top down or my windows down, but you guys won't be able to hear me, and the sound of the wind and the traffic will be too much, so we're gonna do it like this. Yeah, hurry my ass up. Sister is running late today. I'm trying to push my ass so I don't get there too late, because you guys already know I'm like the infamous witch who's always late. Not no more. I'll put some road behind me. Just kidding. Not today, time. No, I'm gonna be late, but whatever. I'm gonna hurry up and get there. So, oh, cute. Little old lady walking with an umbrella to keep the sun off of her. It's so cute. So I have a video request from a sister of mine. I'm gonna give her a little shout out. My sister Cass, you already know who you are. I'm not gonna say full names or nothing like that for privacy purposes. God damn, it's hot. Oh, and I got leather too in here. It's like insulated heat, like so I have a video request. Hold on, I gotta find my chapstick. You know, I accidentally almost tased myself the other day. I have a taser in my purse, and I didn't realize the safety was off, and I was digging in my purse and I heard a little zzz, and I'm like, what the hell was that? I look and my taser was off safety. I almost tased myself. I was like, oh no. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with these things. Well, what the shit? I know I have a chopstick up in here somewhere. I'm trying to hurry up, that way I can start this topic, because I had it. I felt it touch me. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I'm driving, making a video, digging in my purse. I'm looking for my chapstick. Ah! Ha ha! Found it. Alright. So today's topic is, and like I said, this is a requested video. My sister had and it's good that I'm doing this video because I can completely relate to the situation and to, you know, what she had told me had happened to her. I completely can relate. She was at work, and I guess there's a certain person that she works with, an older woman, a church woman, who I guess when she's talking and she's wanting to describe a person who is being mean or vindictive, or, you know, when she's describing somebody, and my sister works with this lady, but when she's describing somebody, or she's talking about somebody, or she's saying something about somebody, she uses the word witch to pretty much to like describe what it is that she's doing, or not her herself, but if she's talked, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, so I'm telling you about this girl, you know, oh, so and so, she's such a witch, she says this and she does this, she's a witch. And you know, not in a way of like dealing with like an actual witch, but just a way of describing somebody who is having a mean act, who's doing, you know, who's mistreating people. She's using this word to describe her. She's, instead of saying she's being a bitch, like she should say, you know, oh, so and so is being a bitch, she's talking shit about so and so, or she's saying this or being this way. Instead of saying the word bitch, she's saying the word witch, which is she's using this word to describe an action that is nothing of what we do, what we believe in, who we are. You know, there are some in the community, unfortunately, there are some women out there who label themselves to be witches, and you know, they are these type of people. They are very vindictive. They are very you know, aggressive with their words. They bully people. You know, they do exist. But for this person that my sister works with to use that word, to use what it is that who we are, to in a way of describing somebody who is being disrespectful, instead of saying the word bitch, she says the word witch. You know, it's, and this being a church-going woman, and I can completely relate to this because, you know, before my grandma, before my grandma had known, and I come from a family of practitioners. So even the churchgoers practice, like even the churchgoers in my family, they're practitioners. But they don't call themselves witches. This is just something that is now being, something that, and it's having a name now. Because I've you know, I'm a proud witch. I let people know. I let my family know. My family knows. My mom's proud to have a daughter who's a witch, who says this, and who says it in confidence, and who doesn't have a shame. My mom always taught us never to be ashamed of who we are. You know, who we are, who we love, what we believe in. My mom has never made it to where we've felt ashamed to, you know, to label ourselves of who we are and what we see ourselves to be. And so my grandma on my father's side, she used to use this word a lot too. And my grandma, she's also a church-going woman. She's an older woman, and you know, I kind of like put her in check a little bit, because I told her, I said, Grandma, I said, I'm a witch. And then, so now instead of saying the word witch to describe somebody that she doesn't like, somebody who she hates, because my grandma used to use that word to describe somebody she despised. She would say, oh, this witch, or that witch, or she's a witch. You know, she doesn't say that anymore. Now my grandma says bitch. My grandma switched from witch to bitch, and I say, yes, Grandma. It's like, because witches aren't that. You know, that's not what a witch is. So, but then there's some of us who, and I'm not ignoring any of you guys. I see you guys' comments. You know, once I get to a light, I'll make sure I catch up with you guys. So you guys can go ahead and keep commenting, and I'll read away once I get a chance. But you know, for some of us who are not out of the closet, who are still living in secret with you know, some partial of our identity, because being a witch and being a practitioner, if you are a witch and you're a practitioner, that's a lot to do with your identity. So when, you know, because anybody can use, and it's not just for the witchy community. There are lots of communities out there who are discriminated against. You know, the gays being one community, and I know that the gay community, there is a lot of words that are used in a way of insulting other people who aren't even gay, who you know, they pick up this habit of throwing certain words around, and they don't realize that sometimes they could be saying these words as an insult when the person standing next to them might be gay, and you're here, you know, using that F word, the F word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't like people saying it. I'm a proud sister of a transgender. My brother's transgender, and I'm very proud. I'm very proud to, and a big portion of my family is actually gay. You know, I have a lot of gay family members, and me at one point I was bisexual, until I met my husband and, you know, fell in love with him, and now I'm just, you know, happily married. But there's lots of words out there that are used as insults toward people who aren't even, you know, whether they're not gay or they're not witches, but people throw these words around as insults toward people, and they make these words seem ugly, and some of them are ugly. You know, and well, the thing is that not everybody is living outside of, they're not being, and I hate to say it this way because in reality, who's ever in the closet, you're hiding yourself. So when you hear these insults, these words being used as insults, it causes a hurt on people who are not out loud with who they are. But the reason why that causes that internal feeling is because it's almost like you know, knowing that there are people in this world who are not going to be accepting of who you are. So when you hear these words and you hear that they're using these words to bash other people or as an insult instead of something to be proud of, then it does bother you, and you, that feeling that you get when you feel this way, know that is your inner child. That is your inner child that is being hurt, and it causes us to feel a type of anger. But anger is only a stem of what we are really feeling. Anger is how it comes out from the emotion of being hurt. We don't like to be hurt. We don't like people to hurt us, and you got to think of it this way. If you were a mother to a child who happens to be gay or happens to be transgender or happens to be a witch, would you want your child to be ashamed of who they are? Or would you want them to be proud and say and stand up and be like, hey, don't use that word to insult a person. I am a witch. And that's not how I am, and that's not how we are. You know, and it's hard to do that, but I promise you, anytime that you're living in the closet living in the closet and hiding yourself of a big part of who you are, you're gonna have this feeling, and you're almost gonna get angry at yourself because you feel like you can't say something. But here's the thing, is that you can say something, and what people are gonna think, who gives a shit? Because at the end of the day, you're going home to your family, you're going home to the people that love you, you're going home to the people who are accepting of you. And whatever everybody else outside of your home, whatever they think, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares if you have to see these people and they're going to talk behind your back and whisper, and who cares? Let them do it. And that's how I feel, because when I talk about me and I talk about, for example, you know, I used to have relationships with women, or that I'm a witch, or that I really do not care. I mean, some of you who are watching right now, you guys are gonna have your thoughts and your judgment of my life and who I am, and maybe even how I look, or how I do my makeup, or my hair, and I deal with it a lot. I mean, I've had people bash me because I have dreadlocks and I'm not African, and it's funny to me because in my roots, we all come from Africa. So when you want to talk shit, make sure your shit talking is an educated shit talk. Don't just talk out your ass, because you make yourself look stupid. So none of those things bother me. They really don't, because the only people that I care about what they think of me is my husband, my dogs, my family. But you know what? Even some of my family members have not been very accepting of who I am, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't sorry, I gotta get into my other lane. Hold on. Let a bitch in. Thank you. Okay. It doesn't faze me to lose people from in my life. It doesn't faze me for people to walk out of my life. It doesn't faze me for people to talk shit about who I am, because I'm perfectly fulfilled. And I'm happy with every part of me, even my flaws. I've embraced every part of me, and that's when you start living life. That's when you find true happiness, and that's really what we're here to experience. We're here to experience love. We're here to experience happiness. We're here to be proud of who we are and our makeup and our DNA. We're supposed to be proud of all these things, even our imperfections, because even our imperfections are perfect. And by doing that, imagine the impact that you're gonna have in this world. The people that you're gonna impact in their lives, and even for your children, they're gonna see that you're proud of who you are, no matter what people think. And that's the great part about it. And it just I can't even. I mean, for a portion of my life, when I was a kid, I wasn't able to tell my mom, I'm bi. I wasn't able to tell, because I couldn't really describe it. It wasn't that, and I'm not even saying the right word, because I forgot what the word is. I just know what it was, where I just had attractions to certain people's personalities, and if they were male or female, it didn't stop my attraction to that person. So it wasn't necessarily like, and I think all women are beautiful. I think our bodies are beautiful. Like, I mean, but when you have that energy connection with somebody, I just went for it. I didn't care if they were male or female. That didn't, I don't know, it didn't, so I guess I didn't know how to explain it. But then my brother had came out that he was gay and that he wanted to be transgender, and it was a little bit hard for my mom, but my mom had already known. She already knew that I was the way I was. Raising, you know, while my brother was growing up, you know, after my mom had you know, she had gotten hit with the news and everything. Hold on one second. After she had gotten hit with the news, she had, you know, and she had calmed down and everything, because it was a little bit like, she was like, holy shit, like, what happened? Why? You know, after all of that, she was like, you know what? I always knew it. It's just like that, you know, when my brother, when he was a baby, he didn't want to play with boy toys. You know, he wanted teddy bears, and you know, he was more gentle, and he just wasn't like a normal boy. And my mom was okay with that. She was never like, no, don't play with these toys. No, you're a boy, you play with these kind of toys. My mom never did that to us. When I started, you know, because like I told you, I was born into a family that was all practitioners, but they've never called themselves witches. You know, they just did what they did. They call it spiritualities. You know, it was part of their religion. They made it a part of their religion. So they never used the word witch. But then when I was younger, I think I was like 12, I got my first tarot deck. I was studying books. I had all these witchcraft books. My mom would sit there and read my books, and she'd be like, Gorda, she used to call me Gorda. Gorda, can you make this oil for me right here? I need this. I'm gonna go to the casino and I want this oil. She would come to me to tell her to make certain, she would ask me to make certain things for her. And you know, she's just always interested in my practice, even still to this day. If there's anything that she needs or anything that she's wondering about, now I'm a more educated witch than my family was, because all they used to use was like the oils, the candles, the washes, the waters, things like that. They didn't know too much about crystals. You know, now I'm here telling them, hey mom, this crystal helps with this crystal does this, and like, and she's very like, oh, I need this and I need that, and you know, she'll come and she'll tell me stuff. And we've always been very open with anything that we wanted to do in our lives, anything that we wanted to be, anything that we were interested in. We were always very open with that. So it's really a beautiful thing. I mean, to whether you're coming out of the gay closet, the broom closet, the fucking, I don't know what other closets there are, but whatever closet there is that you're in, or box, whatever you want to call it, when you do that, you're paving the way for your children to be proud of whatever it is that they're going to want to be, whoever it is that they're going to want to be. And you got to think of it like this. That feeling that you get when people are using these words as insults to degrade people, and the words aren't even insults. I mean, witch is not an insult. But there are other words for being gay that are insults. But you think about it, those words can hurt people. Not witch necessarily, but the words to describe, you know, other people of being gay, the insulting words, the words that are very ugly to use. When people say those words, I always tell them, hey, don't say that. There's a right way to say that. Don't use that word. Because my thought is, what if my brother was there? You know, what if he heard that? It would hurt me for him to feel hurt. So I put people in check all the time, and I have no hesitation. I don't hesitate when somebody is using a word derogatory, or whether it be an insult, or however it is that they're trying to use it, and if it's not correct, I correct people, because not everybody has the balls to do that. But you think about it, your child grows up one day and your child says, Mom, I want to be a witch. Okay, you know, I'll be like, come over here, let me teach you, let me show you, I got some things I can hand down to you, you know. But I'm gonna always let them know that they need to be proud of whoever or whatever it is that they want to be, and also to know that there's gonna be people in this world who are not gonna like them, or who are gonna use these words to hurt people, and how it's okay to stand up. It's okay to be that voice, and to put people in their place. If you're putting them in the place where they're not hurting people, where you let them know that, hey, this is not okay, you can't do that, or this is not what a witch is. If you're gonna call this person something, and that why are you even talking shit? You know, if you got a problem with this person, go tell that person. Why are you coming to everybody else, telling everybody else who and what she is and what she does? Go and tell that person. Why? What are you? I mean, what changes are you making by talking about this person? You know, you got to think about it too, because, and I do see a lot of people on Facebook, and this is why I try to stay off of Facebook so much, because my goodness, everybody on there is just complaining and talking shit and venting. Okay, I get that we have to vent. I get that. But when I vent to somebody that I know is gonna give me a good insight, that is gonna get me out of that funk, not somebody who's gonna feed it. And on Facebook, that's what everybody does. Everybody's feeding it. Everybody's giving. I bought this. Okay, here we go. I have it off now so I can show you guys. I bought this phone case on Facebook. It's got a wallet inside. This is where the phone goes. It comes up and comes down so I can still use my camera. And I love this fucking phone case. Before I bought this phone case, I looked at the comments to see what people were saying about this. There were people saying, oh, it falls apart, it's cheaply made, they use cheap stuff to make it, and blah, blah, blah. I bought it anyway, and guess fucking what? This, like, when I opened it, I don't know if it's leather. I don't know, because I don't care about stuff like that. But I'm very rough with my stuff, and I hold it by the cord. I've had this for a couple months already, and I've been taking my phone in and out of here to put it on this, you know, holder and whatnot. But if I would have went with what people's comments were saying about this phone case, and you guys can get this on Facebook, that's where I got it from. I found it on there. But if I was reading what everybody was saying about this, I would have lost the chance to have this awesome ass phone case, because I went based off of what everybody else said, and I didn't go ahead and see what I was gonna feel about it. I you know, and this is just something very small. This is, I'm using this as an example, but this is a very small example of what you could possibly be missing out on in life, or, you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm parked now. I'm here at the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all's comments. Ugh. All right, let's see. Oh, I got lots of comments. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi, is that hi, Desert Siren. Hi, Johnny Dragon. Hi, Elizabeth. Happy Tuesday to you, my sister. Happy Beltane, Desert Siren. Cass, hey Cassie, my lovely sister. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi. I love how inviting you guys are to each other, how welcoming, how embracing. That's what our community is supposed to be. Let's see. Oh, Erica, hey sister, miss you too. She said, hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather. Oh girl, like I said earlier, I say it is hotter than the devil's toenails out here, but I got my air conditioner on, and I'm happy with it. I love the sun. The energy is just off the chain. I'm wearing my amber today. I'm like, yes, I must celebrate the sun today. So let's see what else. Oh, Olive said, did gotta let me know when and if Brujo Luis comes to the ball. You know what, Olive, he actually messaged me yesterday. I'm like trying to bribe him. I think I'm gonna start a poll. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, Luis, if I get enough people to say you need to come to Chicago, because I told him, I said I'll host a meet and greet here at the shop. I told him he could bring his books. We could have a book signing. I'm gonna let him know. I'm actually gonna tag him in this video. Like, I'll send him the link to the video or whatever. But if you guys want to meet Brujo Luis, tell him to bring him and Terry, tell them to bring their asses to Chi-Town and come and party with the Chicago witches. So yes, I'm putting it out there. I told him, I said, I'm gonna manifest you. I'm gonna manifest you. Let's see. Oh, Erica says, come out the broom closet. LOL. Yes. Yes. Everybody come out the closet. Be who you are. Embrace who you are. Be proud of it. Be like they say, be proud in your skin. Be proud in your spiritual being. Fuck it. Fuck what the haters say. They're, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a witch, if you're gay, if you're transgender, if you're whatever you are. Whatever you are, however you what you want to use to describe who you are, whatever that is, be proud of that. And you know, people that are gonna hate you for who you are, they're gonna find some other reason to hate you, whether you not be a witch or you not be gay. They're gonna, oh, she got dreadlocks, she, you know, she don't wash her hair every day, she's dirty. Oh fucking well, you're not wearing this hair, are you? I am. And I love it, and I don't give a shit. And no, I don't wash my hair every day because I can't, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh well, I take it with a little grain of salt. Flick that motherfucker off like a little booger. Don't faze me. It really don't. It really don't. I mean, somebody's got to call me like a, I don't know. I don't even think anybody could call me a name that would hurt me or bother me in any way, because I'm so proud and so happy of who I am and what I represent and what I do, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're gonna find a reason to hate, whether you be straight, you're gay, you're a witch, you're fucking, I don't know, you're pagan, you're Wiccan, whatever. They're gonna call you a devil worshiper, whatever. If you worship the devil, who cares? Who is anybody to judge who you are? Who cares? Let's see. Oh, Johnny says that, she says, I have a new mint herb. It is inside. That is awesome, Johnny Dragon. That's awesome. I've been getting, I have some lavender that is like sprouting up like really beautiful. I'm so proud of it. Yes, mint is awesome. It smells good. It's good for prosperity, good for abundance. It's good for awakening. Mint is it's an awesome herb. Let's see. Oh, Elizabeth says, I finally came out of the broom closet and my family said, well, it's about fucking time, LOL. Yes, Elizabeth, you see, we think that we're doing a good job of concealing who we are, but that's the thing, is that when it's in you, girl, you know how they say that beauty comes from within? That shit will start to leak out your pores. People will know it off of if you're dressed a certain way, if you have altars in your home, you know, whatever the case may be, they already know. We think that they don't know, but they know. Just like my mom knew about me and about my brother, and you know, like, people know. Let's see, Erica says, same, Elizabeth. They definitely were not surprised, LOL. Yes, you see. Dawn says, I'm so glad to finally catch you live. Much love. Oh, much love to you, Dawn. Thank you so much for joining. Olive says, I told my mom and sister Friday is the day to do brujeria and things like baby and pinga. So now every Friday we text Happy Pinga Friday via group text. That is awesome. Olive, I love that. She said, and Happy Pingazo to you. Yes, girl. High fives. She said, let's see. Oh, Elizabeth said, feels good to be out of the broom closet, Erica. Yes. I'm telling you, you guys, it's like a weight lifted off when you're you're being so true to who you are. It's like nothing else matters. Like I see past the haters. I see past the looks. I get it all the time. I go to stores and you see how I look. I mean, you see my makeup, you see how I'm dressed, you know, my dreadlocks. I get looks all the time. People look at me all the time, and I'm just like, I don't even see it. My husband tells me, oh, there's so many people looking at you. And I'm like, oh, okay. He takes it as like they're looking at me because they're trying to, you know, they're checking me out and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I didn't see it. I don't pay attention to people. I pay attention to my surroundings. If I'm in a bad area, then yeah, I pay attention to people because I need to be, you know, I need to be on point. I need to know what's going on around me. But other than that, I'm looking at the trees, I'm looking at the sky, I'm looking at the clouds and the birds and the, you know, I'm not even paying attention. People can look at me all they want. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Oh, Olive says Hispanics, and Latinos are triracial. Not all triracial. Okay, I'm like damn, bitch can't read. Triracial. Not all of us accept or view it in that way. I do. Yes. And you know what? That's the thing, is that our race, what our skin color, our ethnicity, none of that has nothing to do with who we are inside, because in actuality we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and that shit don't matter, because you know what, after this body dies, you reincarnate to maybe you might not even be a human in your next life. You might be an animal. You might be a being from a different planet. You never know. So and people just find these ways to, everyone needs a way to label you in some way, shape, or form. It could be racially, it could be your belief, it could be your sexual preference, it could be whatever. They're gonna find something, some way to label you, in some way to discredit you, in some way to belittle you. And you know what? The only way that they have that power to do so is if we allow them to do it. Because I don't let nobody discredit who I am. I know who I am. I'm true to me. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. And can't nobody rain on this parade. Nope. Let's see. Shit, I don't even know what just happened. I thought I lost you guys. Alright, I got cut off for a second. I think that's the universe telling me to get my ass to work. Hold on. Wait, let me quick. Hold on. Shit, now I lost my spot. Okay. Yes, Erica said perfectly imperfect. Yes, she said 100. Desert says, I was never in the broom closet. I've been judged my whole life for being Hispanic, female, or low income. So when I started practicing, I wasn't gonna hide cause screw them. Exactly, Desert Siren. That's right, girl. That's right. Elizabeth says, so happy you touched on this topic today, Nina. Tons of universal love to you. Thank you, my sister. Let's see. Olive says, right on, Desert Siren. That's right. Be proud of everything that you are. You know what? Your struggles, everything, where you came from. I know I've been there too. You know, I come from a family where we grew up poor. We learned to be grateful for everything that we had because of it. So, you know, I don't care. Desert says, I like anyone with a beautiful heart, and of course sexy, LOL, male or female. That's right, Desert Siren. That's right, because we, you know, our gender is not, it's not who we are. Our race is not who we are. The fact that I have brown eyes, that's not who I am. Like, that's just, I'm in a capsule. My spirit is this does not have anything to do with who I am. It's just the way I decorate myself. That's it. Let's see. Oh, Elizabeth says 100, Desert Siren. Olive says, the woman in my family kind of had the, oh, I'm casually burning this candle and saying this psalm. Yes, you see that? And that's the thing, is that it's, and you can let other people know who are practitioners. It's okay. This is what you're doing. This is what it's called. Any type of energy work, it's all witchcraft. All of it. And witchcraft is energy work. It's all one thing. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I choose to call it black and white. It's witchcraft. It's magic. You're practicing. You're using energies. You're manifesting. You're manipulating things to get what you want. It's all what it is. Let's see. Olive says, gotta sweep from point A to point B, never the other way. That's right. That is right. Let's see. Cassie says, thank you, sis, for these words. Really need to hear them. You, sis, you got this shit. You know it. You got it. Let's see. Erica says, preach, Nina. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Let's see. Elizabeth says, exactly why I took myself off of Facebook. Yes, I'm telling you, Facebook, I hardly go on there. The only reason why I have not gotten rid of my Facebook is because I needed to have an interaction with my Spiritual Vibes and Soul Sisters Facebook page, which I keep that page because it's free networking, it's free advertisement, you know, I can reach people that way. But other than that, if I didn't need it, I would not have it, because I'll accept friend requests, but it's like I'm accepting friend requests and I feel kind of bad because you guys are gonna get more of an interaction with me on YouTube than what you would on Facebook, because there's so much stuff. I'll click on there and I'll see animals being abused. I'll see, you know, all these things that it hurts my heart, and it's like this isn't making a difference. This is bringing me fucking sadness. You know, if I seen it in person, if I seen somebody hit an animal in front of me, oh, believe I'm gonna be out there whooping that ass, because I see it. I can do something about it. I have that power to do something when it's happening right in front of me. But when it's on a screen, all it does is cause me hurt. So that's why I don't like to look at things like that. Let's see. Elizabeth says, I actually love that phone case. I know, Elizabeth, I'm telling you, I could have missed out on a fucking bomb-ass phone case. Desert Siren says, yes, I'd love to meet Luis. Desert, tell him to come to Chicago. Yes, Erica, tell him. I'm saying, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let him know. Luis, the witches want you here. Let's see. Mary Jane says, hi, Nina, aka Cuz. Hi, Cuz. What up? Thank you for joining me. Erica says, you can be the prettiest, juiciest peach on the tree. There's always going to be someone who don't eat peaches. LOL. Oh, well. That's right. I love that. I love that. You're going to have to send that to me. I love that. Oh, thank you. Mary Jane says, looking beautiful. Thank you so much. Hori says, sticks and stones will break nothing. We witches love sticks and stones. Bendiciones, mamita. Oh, thank you so much. That's right. That's right. We love sticks and stones. Shit, give me a stick and a stone. I'll make a fucking wand out of it. Make your ass disappear. Let's see. There will always be haters. That's right. Oh, everybody's making Hori feel welcome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Erica says, that moment you break down in tears because you can actually feel the magic. Remember? LOL, wink. Yes, I remember, sister. I will never forget. Erica, such a wonderful connection. Oh, it was. It was. And we're, you know what? We're going to feel that 600 times at the Witches Ball, because the Witches Ball, we got 600 witches coming from all over the place. Desert Siren is coming. She's going to be joining us. She's coming from New Mexico, you guys. So imagine that connection that we had, Erica. Imagine that 600 times. Imagine the power. We are going to set it off up in that. Let's see. Erica says, LOL, I love saying, oh yeah, well, Jesus was a witch too, so now what? That's true. It's true. I will never stop saying it. Jesus was a witch. He was a proud witch at that. Walk in Jesus's footsteps. What would Jesus do? Remember that shit, because he was a proud fucking witch. He didn't care. He got crucified for being a proud witch. And he said, I don't care. I am what I am. I can do what I do. You guys are like me. We are all one. You know, I can heal. I can do this. I can do that. Anything I can do, you can do. I'm teaching you. And what did everybody do? Oh, we got to worship him. Nobody can be like him. Blah, blah, blah. They didn't fucking listen. They didn't watch. They didn't pay attention to the metaphors he was saying and he was using. They weren't in tune they weren't in tune with the divine. So they didn't, these motherfuckers, he was talking to a bunch of people that and I could imagine his frustration back then. Like, do you understand what I'm telling you? Like, let's see. Olive says yes. Desert says woo woo. Erica says, so excited for the ball, cannot wait. Desert says, I know the ball is gonna be amazing. Yes, you guys, and it's coming soon. It's coming soon. We're almost there. So, all right, you guys, I gotta get my ass in there. You guys always do this to me. You guys always make me late because you guys get me popping my gums, and then I'm like, I want to stay, but I gotta go. So I don't know, maybe I'll be back. I gotta get in there. I have to open up. I'm late. My sister's late. We're all fucking late, but whatever. So I will see you guys at the next video. Thank you so much for riding with me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your comments on this topic. You guys continue to leave comments. You know, leave your comments down below. You know, we need to make a stand. We need to take a stand. We need to let all the witches know it's okay. We're here. It's empowering. The water is great. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody have a blessed day. Have a blessed Beltane. It's a beautiful day wherever you're at. It's a beautiful day. You just got to find beauty in that day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you guys all. Daily read from Little Red Witch. I will let her know, Erica. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let her know today. I'm gonna be like, sis, they want some cards today. Throw them cards out, girl. All right, I'll see you guys later. I love you guys all. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys like the message behind this video, share it on your favorite social medias. Share it on your Facebook pages. Get it out there. Be proud. It's time to be proud. It's time to bring people to the proud side. Stop being ashamed. Stop hiding who you are. Be true to you, and be true to you starting today. Starting today. This is the day. This is the day. All right, I love you guys. Blessed be.